This is from Fortune magazine. They said, "Is the home price correction coming for your housing market? Interactive maps show Moody's 2023 and 2024 forecasts." So, who is Moody? That's a good question. This is a live reaction to an article. I mean, I read it. I read the article, but I didn't really look into who's doing this research. Analytics chief economist Mark Zandi discussed the outlook for housing. So Moody's is what? Company overview. Who we are. Fair access to information crucial to good decision making. We are a diverse team dedicated to promoting clarity, knowledge, and transparency in the global community. Okay, so it's like a research kind of company, like a data analytics, like a data analytics kind of thing. Okay. Okay, so they did. They kind of just analyzed the data. What is it based on? We've already seen a substantial decline in home sales, swiftest housing market contraction since 2006. The homebuyer pullback also marks the rolling over of the housing cycle that started in 2012. While industry insiders don't think this is 2008 all over again, many housing economists warn that continued weakening could see home price corrections hit some regional housing markets. So it's taking a look at the map. So this is the expected shift that they have between Q4 and Q4 2023. So over the starting in Q4 of this year and then over the following year, these are the shifts they're expecting to see. And you can see the graph, minus 5% in home values and plus 5% in home values. When it's blue is plus, red is minus. So the dark red are some of the most severe housing shifts that are expected. Now, one thing to note, just spoiler alert, but this is like the big spoiler alert. This is the bomb. It says markets like Austin and Las Vegas are experiencing a stare down between buyers and sellers that could soon change. If Moody's forecast is right, sellers in markets like Austin and Las Vegas will begin to cave in 2023. Spoiler alert. Okay, so you can see here where we are in Las Vegas. We're saying a shift of negative 3%. So that's what Moody predicts based on all of the data that they've analyzed. Now, this is how regional house prices are expected to shift in 2024. So this is over the course of between 2023 and 2024, we're going to see less of a decrease. Between 2023 and 2024, it's going to be a drawdown. No, that's not very good. I don't like that. No. Okay, so over the course of 2023 to 2024, housing prices will start to level off. So it seems like what Moody is saying is based on the data that specifically the Las Vegas housing market will experience the worst part of the dip over the course of 2023. And then at the end of 2023, going into 2024, it will be kind of leveled off. Let's compare it to Austin. So let's look at Austin. Over next year, it's saying it's looking at a decrease of 3.3%, and then the next year is 3.7%. So Moody's predicting that Austin is going to have a bigger dip in 2023 to 2024. And what's interesting also to note is the markets that will be blue. So let's take this one, for example. This is Casper, Wyoming, and it will increase by 3.2%, and it will continue to stay steady to 4.5%. So I think Moody's predicting there's going to be a lot of immigration or migration to Wyoming from some of these cities where buyers are priced out. So Wyoming's one to look at. I always thought like Midwest is going to be kind of a big deal over the next 10 to 20 years because as the deserts in these areas kind of dry up, more people will be moving to places where there's more space, there's more land, and there's more resources. So, and you can see even the trends in these markets that some of these places that are not super crowded will increase, but some of them that are super crowded will increase in values. Like Chicago will see increases over the next couple of years, and Atlanta as well. More so in 2023, according to the data. This is Richmond, South Carolina. Yeah, there's really strong increases in some of these places. Alaska, that's interesting. Anchorage, Alaska, 3%. What about Hawaii? Oh, decreases. Wow. Urban Honolulu, Hawaii, minus 5.5%. I mean, I've heard that the cost of living is very high in Hawaii. And it's kind of hard to get resources because of their geographic location sometimes. I mean, that's an issue, and that also contributes to the price of goods there. So, yeah, it's totally understandable. And let's see what Moody predicts as a trend for them, that, yeah, they'll have the worst dip in 2023. Now, okay, so the last thing I wanted to note about this article is what it says here at the end. There's a bit more bad news for markets like Austin and Las Vegas. This forecast assumes the U.S. doesn't enter into a recession. If a recession does come, Moody's and Analytics predicts significantly overvalued housing markets are likely to see home prices decline between 15 to 20% over the next 2 years. So it's just, you take everything that we just said and double it.